Hey everyone, welcome back to Fiscal Voyage. It's Felix, and I'm talking about Bitcoin again. So it's still pretty down if we go to the chart here, around $59,610. We still haven't gone over this resistance support area. Would love to see it close above that, but we do have to fight the 13 and the 21 EMA on the daily chart here. So if we could get a close above this red line, which is previous support, now it looks like it's resistant. You can see here with this bar this day here, kind of trying to get over, but it couldn't. So now we want is to get a close above it and a close above these two, and then I think that will start the uptrend to the all-time high. And why would I think that? Is because, again, back to the power law, and actually in the power law, this is the first time in Bitcoin history it got under the power law. We can see here, we can zoom in here, you can see here the power law based on today or yesterday price should be around 59,926, where it got under as low as 59,505. So it did break, and you can see here even during the FTX crash in 2022, it got near it, but it didn't get under it. And in COVID, got near it but didn't get under it. And then in the past, you can see here it got near it but it didn't get under it. So it's the first time in Bitcoin history that it got under it, which is not a good thing. It could just have been a pickable and then right up higher. So we'll see how it goes in the following few weeks. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for updates. Do 2 videos a week on Bitcoin price action. But anyway, back to the chart here. So it is bouncing. You can see here we have topping tail all the way from February 6th. Big green bar. That was a strong bar, which represented the low during that time period from February 6th. And then obviously we made a new low, which is not a good thing, but it's not a significant low. So it's still, lower than this bar, but it's not significant. We'll see how it goes, again, in the next week or so. So we need to get over this bar here, this red line, this resistance, and I can show you where I get this on the weekly chart here. So it's basically from the previous all-time high. You can see here, this is a good area here, the 60,000 area is where I got this this bar here, this line, which is basically it was resistance before. So now it should come as support. And you see here it did bounce very nicely on February. Here it bounced, it kind of got near it and then it bounced there. But now we have a closed bar on the weekly, which is not a good thing. The next 2 weekly bars should hopefully close above it or kind of stay here and then eventually close above it. But you can see here it also hit the 233 weekly moving average, and the top purple one is the 200 weekly average. So we close under it, so that's not a good thing. But in the prior time it did close under. You can see here we had a few weeks under the weekly moving average, the 200 and the 233 weekly moving average during the FTX crash. So it did happen before, and it happened I think that was it. Yeah, as you can see here, we bounced before in 2018 and the weekly 200, great buying opportunity as well during the COVID March of 2020. It didn't close under it. It tapped it, went under it, but it picked up nicely right after. So hopefully we get a bounce here at the 233 weekly moving average. Again, this is where I get the this bar here, which is from the 59 to 60,000 area, which is a great support area. It matches with the weekly moving average. It matches with the support on the power law, which I just showed you. So everything looks great, a great buying opportunity. So that's what I've been doing, buying more Bitcoin and taking it offshore, cold storage. Make sure you guys study Bitcoin and see why is it even worth 60 grand. So make sure you're buying it, buying it every paycheck is possible. Got a few $100 of Bitcoin and stack it and keep it off cold storage. And so that, and if we go to the RSI, you can see here is we got a low RSI. Low RSI is a great buying opportunity on the weekly. So that's all good indicators there for Bitcoin to go higher. Again, support on the weekly moving average, low RSI, support on the support resistance right here on the 59 to 60,000 area. And then another thing I want to show you is a 6 month. So 6 month chart here. You can see here Bitcoin respected it very nicely on these on the 13 moving average. You see here, here, and then the worst case it looks like 49,157 right now. So that could be, so basically what I'm saying is it could go lower, but 50,000 looks like it could possibly be the bottom, which is not far off from where it is now. But obviously I would like to, have it maybe consolidate more here and get this moving average maybe another month higher up so that it catches up. So leave the bars here, right? And then this catches up, so the moving average is moving up, and then eventually once it catches up, then we get the ride higher. But this right here doesn't look too good as well. We got the 3 month and the 13 MA. You can see here how it's trying to bounce there, but now we have basically a day and 8 hour before it closes under this moving average, which is not a good thing. But overall, I'm still buying for the long term. This is for Bitcoin, for me, is do or die, in the sense that with all the news going on with Bitcoin, basically good news, countries buying it, the Clarity Act and all that stuff. All it is positive. And as well as you see here the weekly chart, we have this trend line. We definitely need to close above this trend line to kind of destroy that trend. We did close above it here during this time period, but we had other the 200 daily average, which was there, which brought it down. But we need to close above this, and then I think that will start the move higher for Bitcoin. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure to also study Bitcoin. And what I mean by study Bitcoin is why is it important, or why is it here, right? What problem does it solve? And watch a lot of YouTube videos about Bitcoin, understand it, and once you understand it, you can unsee it. So thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.